Can you extend your vocal range? Is not to injure yourself in the process of singing those notes. Actually exists between these notes. B1, A1, G4, A4. Using the wrong technique or no technique at all can result in injury to your vocal cords. Steaming has been proven to be very effective. So do this regularly to see a real improvement in your vocal range. Hi guys, this is Serah John, your Western vocal instructor on Music Pandit, the best place to learn music online. So can you extend your vocal range? The simple answer is yes. Whether you've been singing for years or days, you can always work on your vocal range. And unless you're able to sing with Mariah Carey's vocal range, there is always room to grow. Singing those hard notes with ease can be the difference between an amazing performance and one that's easily forgotten. Now, this may sound a bit dramatic, but the important thing to remember is not to injure yourself in the process of singing those notes. Singing isn't quite as strenuous as cricket or football, but you can still injure yourself if you aren't careful. So in this video, I'm going to discuss 5 ways you can expand your vocal range without damaging your vocal cords. So before we get on with the topic, I want to quickly remind you that we publish new videos every week. So if you're new on the channel or have not subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our amazing videos in the future. So now let's get on with the topic. So before you can improve your range, you need to be familiar with your current abilities and limitations. It's important to know that your vocal range isn't the highest and lowest notes you're able to belt out. Your vocal range actually exists between these notes so that you can sing it comfortably and consistently. Now, some people will ask, is it possible to increase your vocal range by a whole octave? See, your vocal range is capable of only so much. However, a lot of it depends on how developed and trained your vocals are currently. If you've never taken the time to practice singing, you will likely notice a significantly broader range of pitches that you can sing once you begin the training. But if you have been singing for a long time but have just recently decided that you want to expand your vocal range, it will not probably grow as much as it would for a novice. So have you ever checked your vocal range? If you haven't, let's see if we can figure out together. Hop on over to your keyboard or download a free mini piano app on your phone. So we are going to start with the middle C, also known as C3, as it's the third C on a keyboard. This is what it is. So now we are going to use the phonation ba and go down in pitch from C3. Okay, so we're going to go down these notes and I'm going to call out the note name. Make sure you write down the pitch name when you reach your limit. Okay, so let's do this together. This is C3. Ba. This is B2, A2, G2, F2, E2, D2, C2, B1, A1. So I can see myself cracking right there, but I'm gonna play a few more pitches so that if you can go beyond this, amazing, keep trying. Okay, so this is at A1, G1, F1, E1. We'll stop there. All right. Now we're going to try and see, go from our C3, this is the middle C. We're going to go to the higher range. Let's see how high you can go from here. Make sure you write down the pitch name whenever you reach your limit. Okay. So let's do this together. C3, D3, E3, F3, G3, E3, B3, C4. Alright, we're going to continue from C4. C4, D4, E4, F4, G4, E4, B4. Okay, I can hear myself cracking right there. Alright, so I'm going to stop singing, but if you can still sing, please continue. So we are at B4, C5, D5, E5, F5. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Now make sure you write down your vocal range, whatever we reach, but your limit on the low end, your limit on the high end, and comment and let me know that you've seen this video and you figured out your vocal range in the comment section below. Okay, so let's continue. Now, it's very dangerous to extend your vocal range without employing proper singing techniques. Using the wrong technique or no technique at all can result in injury to your vocal cords. So here are some of the things to be mindful of when singing. First of all, remember to sing with an open throat. What I mean by that is try to open your back. The back of your throat should be open. It should not be constricted, okay? Open your throat and use an open vowel like A, A, O, alright? Use like I sang ba, you can use la, you can use pa, okay? So try to use an open sound and with an open throat. Stand up straight. Check out my previous video on posture and breath techniques, okay? So stand up straight and make use of your breath support. Next is breathe from your diaphragm, right? Remember this, I taught you how to do breathing for singers. So breathe from your diaphragm and not from your neck and shoulders. Do not move this part, all right? Next is rest your tongue at the top of your bottom teeth and keep your jaw relaxed. Don't tighten this area up, all right? When new vocalists sing outside of their normal vocal range, they tend to also force a lot of air through the throat. This will jam up their vocal cords and restrict airflow, which can lead to a very breathy sound like like that, right? Now, maintaining these proper techniques that I've already shown you will help you avoid those situations. Okay? Now, the next thing is that you need to practice this regularly. The best things in life take time, right? So expanding your vocal range won't happen overnight. The hardest part for most vocalists isn't the vocal exercises. It's having the patience to wait and see it through. So with consistent vocal exercise, you're doing much more than just adding a few notes to your range. You might not be able to hit that stubborn high note, but you'll notice your voice becoming stronger and lasting longer than when you first started doing these exercises. You'll also note that on good days, the notes come out much more clearer and with much more confidence. So I also want to request you not to overdo this. Don't lose patience when you're trying to expand your range and overdo it. Don't try too hard during warm-ups or practice or a performance because if your voice gets tired, you should just try to use more low-impact warm-ups like I've already taught you, lip rolls, or you can even use humming to avoid irritation. I always tell my students, if it feels bad, don't do it. Pushing through strain or not giving yourself enough rest when you need it can damage your vocal cords and set you back even further than if you would have just taken a break. So never try to sing through pain and don't feel guilty about needing to skip a day or two to protect your voice. Be patient, protect yourself, and take care of your vocal cords. Now, singers have got a bad reputation for not taking care of your vocal cords. I myself have been guilty of this on several occasions. It's easy, to talk loud, laugh at a party, oversing at a show, or cram too many practices in before the next big performance comes up. It's not always possible to keep your vocal cords in perfect health. But then there are few things you can do to make sure you prioritize your vocal health. The first is get a good night's sleep. 7 to 9 hours is ideal. Try to drink enough water throughout the day and stay hydrated. And finally, protect yourself from viruses. Wash your hands. Use a sanitizer. Okay? There are also certain types of food and drinks you should avoid before you sing. Anything that dries your throat out, it could be coffee or alcohol, should be avoided. That being said, there are lots of other foods and drinks that can add mucus to your throat, like dairy products, or give you acid reflux. There's another cool trick that I want to leave you with. If you don't have access to a lot of water but need to hydrate, steaming has been proven to be very effective to keep your vocal cords hydrated. You don't have to avoid these things all of the time. Trust me, I love my sweet, I love my ice creams. But avoid them just before you need to sing. Because singing through dryness or mucus or constriction will cause a lot of strain on your vocal cords. So let me now show you a simple exercise that can help you work on expanding your vocal range. This time, like what we did earlier, we are going to play the keys in order all the way from middle C to the bottom. But this time, we're going to play every single note. What I mean is we're going to play not only the white keys, but also the black keys as well. Alright, so let's do this together. Ba, 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 ba. So in my case, somewhere about here is where my voice dropped off. So every time I practice, I'm going to push myself a few notes below that. All right. So this is what I want you to do. The same thing we're going to do for the high range. Let's go note by note. Okay. Here we go. Starting from middle C. Pa, 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 pa. I'm going to drop off there. So as you can see, we went through every single note going from the middle C upwards and downwards. Now, if you work on this multiple times, it will help you push your range on both ends of the scale. So do this regularly to see a real improvement in your vocal range. If you want access to detailed guided practice routines, do check out my lessons on musicpandit.com for access to step-by-step lessons that cover a whole lot of topics like vocal projection, improvisation, vocal vibrato, harmony, and so much more. I want to leave you with one very important point. While developing and working on your vocal range is good, vocal range isn't the most important criteria when it comes to vocal performance. Of course, it helps. However, some famous singers don't have very big vocal ranges and yet produce incredible music. Take Adele, for example. Her vocal range is just 2 octaves. But what she does with it, that's what makes her noteworthy. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed today's lesson and it was useful to you. So please hit the like, subscribe button along with the bell icon so you don't miss out on any more of our fun videos. If there's any topic you want to know more about, just comment down below and we will definitely discuss it. So I will see you in the next video, and until then, keep singing! This is Serah John, your Western Vocal Pandit, signing off.